So, okay, we've gone through all the Q-grade katas, that's what we're lining up. We've gone through all the Q-grade katas. So we've tried to approach the Q-grade katas, we call them Q-grade katas, but as I said, they're all black belt katas. We've tried to go through them all from the black belt's perspective. So up here I might be talking about some things. You might still be learning the major operations. What I call the major operations is getting the overall coordination right, getting the feet in the right spot, and having your hips in the right place and your feet correct. That's the beginning, that's the major operation. What we've been discussing a lot of is the minor operation. So the more intrinsic part of the kata that makes it mature. So, because once you've learnt the moves, what's the difference between you doing it as a third cue or a second cue, learning seiunchin, and a third dan, doing seiunchin? What's the difference? You know, shikodachi, you might say. If you stood those two people next to each other and look at the sandan shikodachi and the second cue shikodachi, sometimes they look the same. And that's no disrespect to the third dan. You've got a good shikodachi, you've got a good shikodachi. And then when we start moving, then you can tell the difference. It's when we can start transitioning from low to high, forwards and backwards, and looking at the whole thing, that's when you start to see the difference. And those differences don't just come from training. Like if you just train every week, you won't necessarily get better at those things because you'll tend to just repeat the things you already do. It's like you've got a bad golf swing. You think, right, my golf swing's terrible, I'm going to go hit 500 balls and improve it. What you do is the same bad golf swing 500 times. Unless you adjust it and practice a new swing and get uncomfortable for a while and put your hands in a different spot and go, this is weird, this doesn't feel right, I'm too far away from the ball, it's too far this way, my grip feels not. Unless you're prepared to go back a little bit to go forward, you'll just be hitting 500 balls the wrong way. So even though some of what we've done today, if you just look at the basic mechanics of it, can seem a little simple, we're trying to sort of apply more mature mind to it, more mature techniques and more mature thinking to it, right? As well as doing some things that might be physically challenging in some cases. Right? But this afternoon's session is just a mixture of our sideways movement. The theme was moving off the line, right? Which is something you can start to apply into the kumite as well. Right? It obviously appears in certain kata, but you can apply it to kumite. We weren't using big major arm movements, we were using the legs and our bodies to move off the line and subtle arm movements. And then of course we were mindful, we did a bit of a drill, a bit of a warm-up exercise with the mitts and pads, but you don't practice very often getting hit in the side of the head from hook punches. And being mindful of that, and there's different ways, you can practice that in class with the shin pad, it's a pretty safe exercise. And of course earlier on this morning we did stuff on the ground. Again, just different type of stuff. Using the pads, using the bags. We'll use the bags again tomorrow. So we covered a fair bit of stuff today. In amongst it all, getting to all the black belt katas. Alright, so we started at 9 o'clock in the morning. Back here, we're 9 to 1 tomorrow, so the extra hour. We'll finish off, we'll do all our black belt katas tomorrow. We'll do some more partner drills, some kumite work and so forth to finish off. Maybe self-defense stuff as well. And maybe some more stuff where you jump on your back. That's good fun. We'll do a few extra self-defense techniques which are good for kids and adults. What I probably call abduction training, even though I don't call it that with kids. It's not a good word to use, but basically it's different to the schoolyard, you grab them on the jungle type stuff. So we'll sort of give it a time to cover that stuff tomorrow, so it'll be good. But if you're coming to dinner night, we'll see you at dinner. If you're not, thanks for coming today, and I'll see you in the morning right now.